Welcome back to the breakdown. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 30-watt charger from iWALK. Now this is a great option for many new phones. Increasingly new phones come out with higher and higher wattage. For example, the iPhone 14 now goes always up to 30 watts. Some Samsung phones go over to 40 watts and more. Increasingly 30 watts is the bare minimum I recommend for new cell phone chargers. And the sad part here is as new phones come out with higher and higher wattages, which allows them to charge faster, they don't come with new wall plugs, leaving you to go buy one for yourself and wondering what's the right one for you. So we're going to be taking a look at this dual iWALK charger here at 30 watts with both standard USB and USB-C to see if this is the right option for you. Now a few things to know here. We'll be breaking down all the things this is good for, some of the things you need to know, both on the iPhone side or the cell phone side and on the charger side before you decide if this is the right charger for you, and a whole lot more in this video. But this was not a review. I did buy it with my own money. Second, pricing on this changes so fast. I hate to give you a price and have it be wrong. I will link to it in the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. You can find it on Amazon there. If I don't have to answer one of your questions, leave me a comment, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them in the comments. And lastly, before we get into the full review, help me grow this channel. Help me support my family. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you like what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping me grow. Now with that said, let's dive in to the review. Start off just looking at the plug. It's a pretty standard white plug. You got the USB-C, standard USB. You do have a foldable set of prongs here, great for traveling. It's a pretty compact form factor, definitely not the smallest out there, but you're in a super budget-friendly form factor, so at this price, I definitely don't care about the fact that it may be a tiny bit bigger than other models on the market. A few things you need to know right off the bat. Number one, it's a 30-watt max charge. USB-C is also the only port that can push the 30 watts out. The standard USB only does 18 watts, which is fine for most phones to trigger that rapid charge, but it's important to know that. If you plug two devices in, you're splitting that 30 watts between the two ports. You're not going to get a true 30-watt charging. Second, most phones don't fully charge 30 watts all the way to completion. For example, the iPhone 14 only offers 30-watt charging for the first about 50% of the battery. From 0 to 50, it will rapid charge. Then it slows down the wattage to make sure that it doesn't damage the battery by overheating it, overcharging it, all that kind of stuff. But that's why you often see cell phones charge from 0 to 10 a lot faster than from 90 to 100%. And they do that for a variety of reasons. Primarily, Android, iPhones, and a whole bunch of others do it to protect the battery. You probably notice that as batteries get older, they don't hold quite the same amount of charge. There's a lot of reasons behind that. One of them is overheating, overcharging, all kinds of different things can cause that, and that's why phones built that in. It's not the plug itself, because sometimes we'll review plugs, people plug them in and say, well, my phone was only getting X wattage out of it. Probably because that's all your phone was willing to call with the percentage of battery you had. In our testing, it did fully deliver the 30 watts as expected when it was in the 30 watt range, charging at the first beginning 50% of our device testing. So keep that in mind. All right. So let's talk about, is this worth the price? And honestly, yeah, it's a very budget-friendly charger. Did everything we want, successfully max charge our Pixel 6 Pro, tablets, wireless earbuds, and more. Now, if your device is not capable of going up to 30 watts, don't worry. It just downgrades to match whatever device you're plugging in's needs. It's fully compatible to standard USB and USB-C protocols. So, do recommend it. The build quality is also good. In our testing, we had no issues with the quality, both on the foldable prongs, with the USB ports, all that stuff worked just fine with no issues. So I would recommend this. If you're looking for a very budget-friendly, and I do stress, this is a very budget-friendly plug, that can deliver up to 30 watts to charge your iPhone 14. It's great. Just understand, to get that 30 watts, only one device at a time. Once you plug in a second device, it's splitting that 30 watts between multiple charging ports. Just keep that in mind. If you want to find this on Amazon, I will put a link to it down below and in the first pinned comment. You can find it there. If you're new here, or you've been here a while, help us grow this channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping me support my family. I would appreciate it. So until next time, we'll be back again real soon. Check out our back catalog of over 600 videos just like this one. Thanks for your support. We'll be back again real soon.